Need music. What is my music? Wait, not that. Anyway. Hello. Yeah. So we have Vulkan here without a span around it. And that is inside a base clause. I think that's the reason. So we simply look in assets JavaScript. Dev thing. That means with indentation and stuff. Base clause, apparently. A base clause is an optional list of parent clauses. Well, inside Prism language extend CVP nothing. What? So this is I guess one of class or struct, followed by at least one space, followed by some word, followed by more spaces, optionally, followed by a colon, more spaces, optionally. And then anything about a semicolon or braces. Nobody knows why the closing braces are there. Or a quote. Or a space. What? Anything but a space. Okay, it eats stuff. At least one. And then at least one of, I guess, spaces, and then again the same thing. Followed by no, never mind the quotes. Now suddenly they are totally happy with just semicolons and opening braces. So yeah, the closing braces here. Strange. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think that this inside here requires looking for namespaces at the very least. So that is a inside base clause, which is inserted before class name in CPP. In other words, it's simply base clause. I guess we already have an inside, except that it's empty. Looks like totally empty here. So maybe I can just add to that. Oh, base clause inside. Something like that. Yeah, let's go to my extensions. So we made this function here, inside, insert inside before. And then we have in CPP, and now this base clause. Really, seriously forgot. Base clause, yeah. Oh wait. So I don't have a before token. Insert inside, simply. No before. Oops, wait a minute. But we'll have to make a new function, I suppose. Called insert inside. That must be easier to do that. Then that should be removed. How is that going to work? Let's have a look at the function. I think these things behave like I think you can just do languages cpp dot base clause dot inside and then add a string like that, like add a key. That would be kind of like the way to insert something, and then I'm gambling on an array or something, and then let's add namespace. Actually, let's first add what I have here, the Vulkan namespace. So this whole thing is just going to copy it. Who cares? Code duplication is allowed here. It's hard enough as this. I don't need an alias. Okay, so let's see what this does. So I write this away, and then I want to print. We could do that as well. I want to print blah 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 base clause inside, and then see if anything is inside. So we do write. Oops, that was right. Did it change? No, it's still white. So you can do inspect here, and then you see that the base clause does have a Vulkan here, followed by double colon, which has no span around it. Now go to the, oops, what is that? Uncaught syntax error in the valid left hand side in our assignment. Line 38. Well, let's just go here. 38 Shift G. Oh, whatever I did is not good. You know what? I give up. I'll just ask GPT-4. Probably understands already what I'm trying to do here. Beep. CSS special. Wait. Now I'm gonna start. A new chat. Trying to extend the syntax grammar of prism.js. I am doing. Yeah, this really asks a lot, I guess, of the AI, but and that gives me a syntax error. If you can guess what I am trying to do here, please tell me how to fix it. Bloop. Something went wrong, of course. Yep, as usual. It kicks you out after a while. I have to reload, I think, the whole thing. Just kill this, go here, go here. Apparently people are DDoSing ChatGPT. When it says checking your browser, it's like the server is checking if you are a browser before passing your IP packets on. Hey, Lance. I've got quotes. That doesn't look correct to me. It looks like nonsense. Okay, so to replace my square brackets with curly brackets. Good morning. The rest is the same? Seems so. Okay, let's try curly brackets as a random attempt anyway. Hopefully now it loads. Reload here. Reload. We go to the class definition. Inspect. Console. Nope. Invalid left hand side and assignment. Uncaught syntax error. I don't get this at all. Yeah. Huh? What? Maybe it should help it a little bit by telling how it looked before. Difficult stuff. Okay, let's try this. No, there was a failure, I guess. Well, before I even try this, I want to check if it didn't make a mistake in copying this complex looking thing. Probably did not make a mistake there, but hey, you never know. That should have been exactly that. Well, I might as well copy all of this, right? Copy it. Oops. And now we have an inside. Well, let's copy everything. That belongs to my insert before. Yeah. So I think that what I did is that, and then deleted this, and then that, and then the pattern, and the look behind, and the green, and then replace the insert. With this. And that looks pretty much the same. Okay. Well, that works. Now Vulkan has a name, has a color. Okay. But I'm going to, being annoying, Oh. So it says that thought I was trying that. I've been trying something else, probably. I forgot what. Let's first see if this works. Would have been nice if I remembered where it was. Here. Yeah, does not work. Does not work. Doesn't even match anything. No, I probably don't have an inside anymore. You can print the. How do you just print a whole base clause? Clause is not defined. Okay, it's confusing. What about as a key? That works. It doesn't have an inside. Huh? Oh, yeah, there it is. Namespace Vulkan. So it got added now at the end. Aha. So it's not empty. Right. Well, when it's not empty, I can use my my original function, I think. Function at the top. This one. So instead of that, I'm going to do this. And we're going to add to base clause before, and then it just simply doesn't really matter, but well, we can see here that the very first thing inside the inside is comment. So all this inserted before comment, and then it really starts at the very beginning. And then what I want to insert is, I think, this thing. Yeah. Well, let's not do this. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Right. Shift reload. Go back. And that worked. Yes. Inspect. So now you have namespace Vulkan in front of for wraparound Vulkan, which is because Do you know the inside has a namespace Vulkan before comment? I feel sad. Yeah, I have pity for it to refer to itself in a way that it thinks. I can't even remember what I did before. It's kind of stupid, of course, but it doesn't even matter. I'll just say, nevertheless, something that I already had. And now it tells me that you can do it like that. I have to try that. I think it's call it a token. I'm not sure. They call it a token. That works too. My God. Okay, that's a proper way to do it then. Yeah, so we don't need this function if I only want to insert it at the beginning. I'm gonna keep this though because, well, I could add it at the beginning. This is exactly added at the place where the old string is. I'm adding it before string inside the inside of Marco, and now we delete the string. So I replace therefore the key string with a new key. It's not really a key though. I should not call it a key because apparently it's ordered. I thought it was a map, but it isn't a map. Let's replace key with token. I don't know why. Here's being called key, but okay. I'm gonna call it a token. Okay, next thing. I must say I'm not happy with the colors here because this is a keyword which is yellow. Okay, that's what I have. And this is a class name, and it gets detected as a class name as well. Yeah, class name. So keyword is yellow and class name is, well, yellow as well. Don't think I've been staring at that in my normal code. Yeah, my keyword is blue. No, it's not blue. Come on. Keywords are not blue. Keywords are yellow. I don't know why the class is blue. Really? Why is my class blue here? Ish, bluish. I don't know. What? Maybe I use different colors for class and struct and stuff. Yeah. An enum, probably enum, yeah. Okay. And green is a type of, I can see that as well here. 10. Class tag. Let's say that's a class name. So my class names are green. I'm using class tag. Try to find that back. There's a name. Oh, I did override that. Do I have a class tag? No, type something. There's a type. It's green, but yeah, I don't know. I think what exactly was it? Class tag. Class tag is defined as a struct tag. An struct tag is defined as a typedef tag. And a typedef tag is defined as a type, which is, I hope, not also defined. No, it's just C type, so that's really just type, which is this color, which is that green. Okay. So it really is just a type, and that's that green. So this is my class name, struct name, everything name. And I didn't define that for some reason. Type. Namespace, built-in type. So let's add dot token. I'm gonna add it at the beginning. Dot token, this is an override. Class name. Yep. Now the hello triangle is, and application is green. That's good. And if I compare that with this, the public here is yellow and the class is yellow. Here I have totally different colors. It's not hard, it's just a lot of work. Gonna begin with a class, I guess. What the hell is this? A structure. Apparently I have a CP structure. So we can go here, find the CP structure. That is a C structure, which has this color. Yeah, that's so simple, is it? So it's simply a structure. So let me go here. Structure. There it is, structure. So this is the color that I was using for a class and a structure, of course. Which I don't think exists separately. That's my syntax stuff. Yeah. Just put it here. Dot token dot structure color var. Yeah, and then I have to define structure, because currently my class is simply a keyword, I think, right? Yeah. And it shouldn't be. So, well, that one is at least simple. So I need a structure token before before keyword. Oh, this is before comment. That was gonna work as well. I think it is. Doesn't matter where I add it. Let's just add it here. So the structure. And the pattern is I think that all my struct definitions are kind of like at the beginning. Actually it is a keyword, so I can match wherever I want it to be, as long as it's after string. Now I think about it. I should match strings. I do not want to do this before comments. It's actually a good thing. I'm gonna put it for now before keyword. I mean, otherwise, even inside comments, all of these things would be matched. Probably not what you want. I think comment is matched first, and then a string, and then a keyword at some point. So I put this, in terms of the structure itself, it's of course good to just put it before keyword, because we're going to match class, which is a keyword, and now we pick that up. And it's going to be a class or a struct or an enum. And I want a word boundary on both sides. I think this works. Yes, right. Reload. Yep, and now my class has become purple. So now we go to the next one, which is public. And public is access, CPP access. And I strip off the C, I think, because I thought everything starts with C. So we get a PP access. Well, that's no longer PG13 here. I wonder if that is the case. Right, wrong thing. Top access. Yeah, turn it to PP access. I think it's funny. I'm childish, I guess. And that didn't happen here. That's strange. No, it's the only one. No. Anyway, So that's this color for my access things. And of course that also does not exist yet, so we'll just add it in exactly the same way as the structure one. Put it somewhere. Token dot access. Now I'm gonna call it CPP access. Just call it the same thing. That's the color, and then we need to add it to this script as well. To structure. Public, protected, or private. And that worked for this one, but not for that one. Because that one was here. Add it there as well, I guess. Right. Reload. Down. No, we have the color. Now this color is supposed to be the same color as this color, and I so don't think it is. It doesn't look like it at all. It cannot be helped. Okay, what's with the horrible colors here? This is yellow, this is keyword is yellow, that's yellow because it's keyword, I guess. But then what's that? Oh, and my override is green. What is override? Override is a modifier. Apparently I used modifiers. No, okay. And const is not a modifier. Const is totally a modifier. Maybe a different kind of modifier. Let's figure out what that is. There it is. Modifiers are one of these words. Inline, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'll add that one then to here. Oh, the modifiers go in here, I think, yep. So we have something, I've got what, and then blah, blah, blah. And there's my modifiers. Let's call it a modifier, right? Or what was it? CPP modifier. Well, okay, let's call it CPP modifier. Oh, wait. Oops. What the hell? Control top. Kind of like the CPP access. Pattern be inline or virtual or explicit or export or override or final boundary. Good. That's CPP modifier, so I have to add to this now. Dot token dot CPP modifier color var important. But the var is, well, it's going to be CVP modifier. What else can we make of it? Modifier. And I should already have that one. I don't. Strange. It's probably is one of the others. Type def is something else. What? It's just as a type. Okay. It is just a type, so it's the type color here. That's the color that we use. Yeah, it's just green. Okay. In that case, I'll just add it here. Reload. Now I understand why that is happening. You shift this and then I get a new window. Okay, override is turned green. Finally. Yep, now almost no color is matching. It's unbelievable. Application name and the return, by the way, and the strings. The string is really a mystery because the string should be yellow. It appears here as something else. It even matches the U8 here, which is also not detected there. Okay, what shall we do next? I'm gonna do the return first, I think. Turn is a statement. Yeah, why would that be a statement? I should have a statement though. Let's hope that it is also a statement here. Doubt it. Return is a keyword. Do we even have statements at all? It is a keyword. I must admit that. What about the application name? The function tag, that looks correct. Yeah, I guess I could add function tags by looking at following parentheses. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's try that. Insert it after a macro detection and it should work, I think. Although, well, or before that, and demand that it only contains lowercase. I think that kind of works good enough. Function tag. Okay, so wait a minute. So I go here, copy the function tag. Do this, find function tag. Function tag is a function, a C function. Which is a color. Oh, that's a color. So the color is function. So we go here. Function, that's the color. And then I'll have to still add that. Dot token dot function. Oops. Color var important. Yep, and then we still need to match it in the JavaScript. Where? Let's just try to edit here first. So function. So we're going to match personally I don't have functions with uppercase, but sometimes, you know, third-party library. I'm a bit scared to override my macro words, but at the very least I should put it after my macros here, my debug macros. In fact, let's put it at the bottom. So how shall we match this function? Going to need a look behind. No, I do not. We're going to need that it is followed by a parenthesis open. Hopefully that works. Looks really weird. And then here we have, say, A to Z and underscores, at least one. I extremely seldom have numerics in my function names, but I don't think it hurts if I add that. Digits, I meant. So there would be a pattern for function. Okay, so we test this in the middle, shift reload. Here, yep, it got the right color. Well, that's something. But he lost the color of my Vulkan. Why? Huh? Did that just happen? The last change? Yep. So now the Vulkan has a namespace color. And if I add this, it does not anymore. Why? I mean, this gobbles up the Vulkan, but that should demand that it is only matched when it is followed by a parenthesis, which is not the case for the Vulkan namespace. Plus, I would think that that is matched here anyway. It's inside the base clause. So why would that stop working then? That is so weird. Going to try putting a backslash there. Just random try something. There we go again. No, that was it. Nobody understands. Hi Lance, hello Vincent, hello Buffer, hello Frank Sabi. Dong, I'm using Arch Linux. And Childcanting, hello. Oh my god, did I miss all these people? Like for 3/4 of an hour. What do you mean with just what just happened, Len? When did you say that? A minute ago, yeah. You mean the window popping up, or what I changed, or... This looks like it works, right? So the backslash is probably needed. Strange. Well, I repeat it then for you, what stopped working. So here I have class, hello world, public, Vulkan. And Vulkan has a orange color. The reason it has an orange color is because it got wrapped in namespace Vulkan. Span, class, namespace Vulkan, class, wrapped in the span. And then I add here something that matches this without the backslash. And then the Vulkan is no longer colored. And it is no longer wrapped at all. So that's what stopped working. So apparently without a backslash it's not working. Yeah, but okay, it is like this. What is the next thing? I'm in doubt about the return. I mean, this, I don't like this being yellow and that being yellow. And in reality, Neither of them is yellow. So either I turn my return into a statement, or I figure out why this is not. What is it? Maybe it's got gobbled up by the U8. U8 is tagged as CPP string. Yeah. Do I have a C string? C string. Yeah. Any quote is also CPP string. And double quote makes it a CPP string. Excusez-moi. CPP string. How is that possible? No highlighting for CPP strings. Blink, blink, blink. Shocking. Yeah, it's shocking. Basically, I'm not setting a color at all for a CPP string. Really? No, it's impossible. Then it would be white, I think. Strange. It showed me UTF before. UTF-8 block gas. Block elements. Full block. Okay, both will work. Damn it, I need to copy it. Why is this not showing it? Will display and then something I cannot even copy. Ridiculous. There it is. Copied. Copy. No, I'll rather make a screenshot. Is there anything on my screens anywhere that no, I don't think so. Okay, let's press this button here. Bleep. Oh, I didn't even take a screenshot. Window on the cursor. Let's use a rectangular blah blah blah. Take a new screenshot. Oh. Enter, I guess. Tools. Copy to export. GIMP. Color picker. That's the color. FFA0A0. Go here. It really doesn't exist, does it? Unbelievable. Well, let's add it. I'm going to make this an official color because I got used to it. Wait, rather go in the direction of 133. Something with string. Escaped characters in string. String. Oh, yep, that's what I try to do. Yellow. But no longer. There is a CCPP string. I'm so sure that I have been looking for this color. I'm sure of it. You immediately stop this again. Oh, I was looking for a CPP with a lowercase c. I think. I have C. Yeah, that's nonsense. This is a mistake. That is what it should have been done. I mean, or not. Wait. It's called... Okay, now it's confusing. So here we have a CPP number. That's like a number that is C++. And I call it the same as a number in C. Makes sense, right? We have a CPP boolean. Things that are only working in C++. And now here I have CCPP. I think that's a mistake. That should have been CPP string. Oops. So if you do that, then I think that if I reload this, what? Undo, redo, undo. Now it's yellow. Haha. We found the bug in my color scheme thing. Plus, I'm going to use the color that I was actually using now. A0A0. This one as well. Or maybe I should make it type def then. Def link C string. Yep, back to the old color. Which then in turn means that here I did have a C string and a CBP string, and they both had the same color, but well, no more distinction there. FF A0A0, and that's a highlight color string used for string. Right. Yeah, like this. But now it's yellow. Reload. And now it's the right color, but the U8 isn't. But okay. Can't have everything at once or at all. Upstream branch. Zoals mensen hem de current branch. Oh. Git show. Check out, well, switch, I guess. Switch master. Git cherry pick. Status. Oops, more diff. Untracked files. What the hell is that? Mock predefs. Probably the temporary file that I created. No, I would never have chosen this for name. What the hell is that? I don't think it's a required or needed file, but let's make sure. Type f execute crap. Do we include this? Is the question. Holy moly. Well, the make file is generated. No, it's not generated. It's actually being used by mock. Mock NVR. Color picker. Generated by QMake. Oh, QMake has been upgraded. But it's a generated file then, isn't it? Mock NVR. Compiler mock header clean. Mock clean. Let's run that. Oh yeah, it is a generated file. Mock predefs. Okay. So which make, that's not working for me. Let's user bin make mock clean. Git status. It's still there. The blasphemy. Okay, let's just remove it. Object there, no such file directory. Yeah, well, user bin make then. Status. It's back. Git ignore. Don't think about it. I might as well. It's really strange though that it is. There's talk about a mock here as well, and then inside color picker, nobody gets it. Nobody gets this. There's mock stuff here as well. No, there's no mock stuff here. It's not even a make file here. I think that the git ignore maybe also works in color picker. So let's add that like that. Just because. Yep, okay. Git commit minus everything. Ignore mock. Git push. Switch. I guess I can merge that then, or not. Okay, merge this. Git merge master. Status. No, that should work. Yeah, but what about the return? I can leave the return because it's keyword. I'm sitting with the curtains closed and my headphones on, which is not a good combination because my headphones is a helicopter headset, which makes me not even hear the doorbell. Let me open the curtain so people can wave if they want to get inside. Get my attention. Hello, sunshine. Oh, it's not too bad. Open the curtains at 1:30 p.m. Yes, I'm not having music. Why not? Okay. Theoretically, and this is a type, it should be green. Shouldn't it? Theoretically. I think I'll have to list explicitly every type. That I want to be green. But it's not green here either. What comes after hello triangle? Logical device. Let's have a look at that. So I tried to give this Vulkan the same color as that. But no, it doesn't look as good as this. So I have a kind of pretty light greenish color for namespaces here, which also doesn't jump out very much because that should be that color. It's not at all even, not even close. It's just a type color, this. What is this then? Vulkan. I think it's just namespace. Oops. It is a variable. Yeah, that's definitely not what it is. Things get tagged wrong often. I guess the color should be that color. Yeah, it's totally green. Syntax highlighting is very inaccurate. And here we have this one, the root request cookie. Where is that defined? Logical device.h. Yeah, not getting a color at all. And that here gets the name member tag. Well, at least I know that it's a member. Yeah, from C tags. Yeah, I guess it should have the same color as this. Is that not also a member? Member variable. It's called a variable. I call it a member variable. Seriously? Member tag, or what is it? Member. And I don't have it. I do not have the color. Why not? So this was a member tag. It's probably a type or something, or a variable. It's probably a variable. Cry. Function tag. Which is a function. It's just a function. So member gets the same color as the function? Really? Guess so. Token function. Okay, to maybe nothing even changed, just because it looks green already. Oh, totally changed. Yeah. That color. That's good. And this is inside logical device, which we have up here. So now I need to give that thing the same color. It's not a member variable. Yeah, it is a member variable. Okay, that color is there. And what is this one here? Spect. It's a number. And this was also a number. Token number. Not that I dislike this purple color, by the way, but I just wanted everything to be the same as my normal colors. Okay. Now I have here Vulkan pipeline, and I guess that should be the same color as Vulkan itself. In fact, maybe I should give the characteristic and add vertex shader, etc. all the orange color, because they are Vulkan engine classes. Or maybe just only the Vulkan pipeline. This is also so annoying here. This is green and here it isn't. Why? No. Okay, all the Vulkan namespaces. Vulkan namespaces I have. What are they wrapped in to begin with? Spect. They are not wrapped at all. That's not helping. I have to add all the namespaces in this base clause. Not die ruiging from std, not die ruiging from vk. Just other namespace then. Okay, but now they are green, just like any other namespace. And I wanted them to become purple, or no, orange, I mean. Yep, so I think my namespaces are just one deep, so I might as well do this. Can I have two tokens that are the same? Probably not. I don't care anymore about the name. Yeah. Vulkan namespace Vulkan double namespace nested. That's right, nested. So this is going to be matching Vulkan : and then the same thing as here. Now, if anyone's watching this and they think, how does he know all those things? I didn't. 2 days ago, I had absolutely no clue how this worked. So that's how it works. You just do it. To start, learn. And then you become an expert between quotes. Well, this is just 2 days in, so definitely not calling myself a JavaScript expert. But you should not be afraid of things. It's just a matter of learning one thing at a time. No, we have a new class. Should add that as well then. The only downside in my age is that now I know this, but in a week I will have forgotten everything. But okay, that's, in my case it's a week, in your case maybe a year. But it's still a difference between, you know, having never done it or having done it and then later look back at it. Say, if I need to write a new web page, I'm just going to look at these files, and then I'll remember, and then I'll understand at least. I'm pretty sure. So I just look at this and I say, oh yeah, I did this, so I can do it again and then adjust it for my new website. Hello, Pete. I'm on Arch Linux using website. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Desktop environment, I mean. I used to use KDE and then I changed it, but it still looks the same. Except that I have here, I'm using Fluxbox. That's not an IDE, I think. Window Manager, isn't it? So I kicked out Plasma and I put in Fluxbox, and then Plasma is the word that you should be using instead of KDE. So these days, so yeah, then I'm not using KDE anymore, I guess. It's confusing, isn't it? I would say, well, as long as it works. Plasma didn't work. Namespace Vulkan, nested, yeah, this is what I wanted. So, right, reload. Nothing works. Now this will have become wide. Inspect, close, and there's no wrapping around Vulkan and pipeline at all anymore. Which means that the error is here. Must be this part. Let's comment this out again. Okay, now it wrapped the Vulkan again, so yes. So this part stops that from working. Well, I think the way this works is it just starts at the top, so that would be here, and it tries to match this pattern here. And in this case, that succeeds. Oh, it succeeds. Yes, of course it succeeds. But if it succeeds, it would wrap my namespace Vulkan nested. It wasn't wrapped at all, so it cannot have succeeded. I had not expected that. Pretty cool. Yeah, absolutely true. Boring. Finding back where that is being done. There it is, and now it works. Cool. Cool. Especially because I really didn't see it. In other words, there was no problem with it except the comma. I was looking at this and think, yeah, well, no, it just has to work. But the Mr. comma was missing. Well, that deserves a thumb up. Gusta, I'm using neovim. Yeah, well, I guess I have to figure out why this is not working. Really? I have to park a bus in front of my window, which is reflecting the sunlight in my eyes. Normally my monitors are high enough to stop that, but this bus is a bus. It's high. I need shades. Or normally I would close my curtains again. But then I don't hear the doorbell, which is going in half an hour. So I'll have to look into the sun for half an hour. Questions. Yes, that is GPT-4. You want to see what the normal ChatGPT does? Well, this one already had some talk about Prism before. Talked about Prism. But I think it might have worked as well without that. Let's try it. So we do a new chat. I'll ask GPT-4 again. I really feel bad doing that. Okay, GPT-4 just missing a comma. Yeah, so it puts a comma behind the parent. And then we do a new chat with 3.5 and ask exact same question. There's a missing comma. So 3.5 also saw this one. This is a lot faster because I pay for that. But hey, I also pay to get access to GPT-4. Hello, Shai. Hulkanting. Shai Hulkanting. I bet you get the username in use a lot. Already in use. Yes, he says. It's a common name. Yeah, maybe in your language it is. These days, if you don't append at least 4 digits, random digits after your name, then it's in use. Doesn't matter what you come up with. I blame the bots. Yeah, why is this green and this is not? Because it's wrapped inside something, I bet. Inspects. It's not picked up. It's not wrapped at all. Dynamic state. Yeah, so that dynamic state is not wrapped. But it's kind of strange because not really inside anything. The vector is outside of it. So why does it detect a dynamic state down there? This one? Other namespace. Ah, okay, but also namespace. But that might be my alias. So other namespace is matching that. Oh wait, this is inside a... No, it's not. It's not inside anything. It's just language CPP. Other namespace. So it should have been other namespace. Why is other namespace not working for this thing here? Oh, I know. Because other namespace requires that double colons follow it. Ah, these 2 colons cause it to be green. There's no two colons here. Aha. Well, that means that it isn't a namespace. So I have detected this wrong. It's an enum. I should probably add this whole thing as an enum, right? And then in the end, I'm going to add all the enums of Vulkan to my JavaScript. It's going to be a very, very slow web page to load like that. Unless I only add what I document maybe, but I could make use of the fact that this is the front of it, I guess. Anything between, well, even, I mean, I don't even have to look at that. If there is an angle bracket around it, then it's a type, period. I mean, if there's no space between them. Yeah, it's just all green, which is types. Think. I'm thinking. So this should work. I do need a new token though every time. It's so pretty annoying. Let's call this namespace VK nested. Look behind again. So if something begins with VK and then a double colon, then it's a VK namespace, and then it's nested because something comes after that. And that's what we will highlight. That's the look behind strips off the highlighting that's in front of it. So Then what we want to highlight here is I guess anything, right? Namespaces. It's not really a namespace, right? It's just they don't do nested namespaces. It's a VK type. I'm gonna go for just any character then. Any identifier character. Let's try that. Let's close this. Did not work. In fact, now we also lost these. Inspect what happened. Oh, it did work. Now it's a namespace VK type. Yeah, of course. And then these, this is also working, I guess. Then inspect. Yeah. Namespace VK type. Okay, cool. But I'll just give it a color of a type. Type. Nobody sees type. Okay, type. Wait, I call it type. I did see it. Everything is the same. Yep, now they're both green. And then I can, I think I can give anything that follows the double colon and start with an E and then gets an uppercase. That's just, you know, that's just an enum. Not in general, but in the context of this documentation, I doubt that's ever going to be different. So if I go to this, and we see that that color should be blue, meaning that it is an enum tag. And an enum tag is labeled as a C constant. Yeah, of course, it's a constant, which has a color. So it's a constant. I'll give it a constant color, but that's the color. I don't have that yet. So now I need to match an enum token dot enum, I guess. And I need to create an enum. No, and can put it anywhere, I think. almost anywhere. Doesn't hurt to put it after namespaces. Let's put it here. And I call it enum. Now we're matching it as pattern something, and the something is colon E uppercase followed by anything. We want to highlight all of this, but not that. Let's put a word boundary here. Not sure if that works like that, but theoretically I could do that as well. It gets ignored anyway. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's try this. If this works, then I don't know. So that should give my viewport their color. And it didn't. Inspect code viewport. It did not get wrapped in the span. Okay, let's remove this. I don't see any other possible problem. Yay, now it worked. Okay, so the \b was a bad idea. Slowly getting somewhere. So this is a class, right? Because I would say, yeah, well, on that tour anyway, you know, is just double colon uppercase and no double colon after it. It would be a class name. Why does it? There's no E here, of course. Did I not have that found down here? Or is it the same thing as here? Yeah, okay. So that is, would be a class name then, I guess. So after we picked off the enums, we can add a class name. But I already have a class name. So I guess, oh, that's a trick sent as follows. Let's call this nested class name. nested class name. Wait, like that. Pattern. And then we can do the same things that we just did. But no E. In fact, it just has to start with the uppercase now. Double colon, uppercase, something. There must be at least one lowercase in it, maybe. Otherwise, it might not be a class name, but more like a macro, I think. Nah, just. And then adding an alias, calling it a class name. So I don't have to give a color to nested class name, it just becomes the same as the class name. I think this works. Right. Shift reload. Was the rip? Yep. So now synchronous window is a class name. Inspect. Yeah, it's class name. So you have nested class name, but also class name. Okay, well, everything get has a color except this one, which happens to be also a class name. Let's be a bit more general here. Wait, that must be probably a word boundary in the beginning. Okay, now that thing is also green. Well, I'm less and less happy with the color of the Vulkan, because it doesn't even look like this orange anyway. Okay, window is a class. That window. No, I think all the highlighting is done. Now again, at most fine-tune the colors a bit because it doesn't look good or something. The static cast has a weird color though. Which file is that? Pipeline characteristic. Static cast. There's static cast. Bluish. What is that? Cast. The CPP cast. Guess that didn't get highlighted. So not even detected probably. Thinks it's a function, yeah. No. It's its own color. CPP cost. It's the same as CPP statement, which is C statement. Might as well add return then to it. Which then of course is no longer a cast, but okay. You can call it pseudo statements. I don't know if statement exists, but actually it should exist, but not as an alias maybe? I don't know. Gosh, you just try. Do you not almost at the bottom? Load. Static cast. Inspect. Where are we now? Oh, here. Static cast. So annoying. Static cast, yeah. Function. Still called detected as a function. Why? Static cast. The function is detected here. So it should not happen if this one matches first. Maybe it errored out. I think it errored out. It errored out on the fact that statement doesn't exist. Maybe. Let's pick something that does exist. Variable. Still a function. I remove the function. Does it mean, is this the thing that is matching it? It looks still like the color of a function here. Oops. Inspect. It's token function, still a function. So maybe it's detected as being a function before I get there. Somewhere in front of here. Maybe functions are put before keyword then. Print language is CPP and hope for the best. Wait a minute. Inspect. Console, no errors. And language is CPP. I wish it would print this in full. You only get to see the first few things. Oh, I have a visitor. Sorry guys, I have to quit. I'll be back later in a few hours.